Hello, friends. Paul here with Trading Crypto Secrets. Um, Glad you're here with us. I know your time is valuable, and I'm very excited to show you what I have figured out here in the world of Wild Wild West crypto. And I'm so happy and excited to have you here today to show you this great opportunity. So let's get right into it. The three secrets here to investing in crypto. We're going to maximize the upside, minimize the downside. Anyone can do it. I was your typical average construction worker, full time, and now I'm a full time crypto trader. Making in a day what I used to do in about a month. It's one of the best things, or is the best thing that I've ever done for myself and my family. And you guys are right on time. There has literally never been a better time to do this. In fact, you didn't even miss the train. It's literally right here, ready to go, and it's taking off as I am recording this webinar. As you're aware, cryptocurrency's been around, well, you may have been aware, some of you may not be, but crypto's been around for 10 years or so. The granddaddy being Bitcoin, and there's now thousands of other coins, but we'll get into that in more detail later. Moving forward, again, this is the best time. Currently, the federal system is somewhat broken, I would say. The fiat currency, the more given what's going on in this past year, unfortunately with the pandemic, the Federal Reserve has been printing out tons and tons and millions and billions in cash, which, as we know, it creates, unfortunately, inflation. That's a good thing for us crypto traders, though, because it's a good hedge now, Bitcoin being a great hedge against, your typical standard markets in fiat currency. I know it might be a little much. I'm getting into too much detail here, but stick with me. I promise you'll understand and get to the bottom of this at the end, and you'll be very happy you did. Right now, crypto is just now big enough for, the big financial institutions like the Fortune 500 companies. We've got businessmen in Dubai pledging the largest investments in Bitcoin history. Thinking, because they're saying, the forecaster are saying we're going to go to 100,000 a coin. Currently, we're sitting at about 50,000, 51,000 a coin. Today is March 8th, 2021. So, here we go with some more slides here with, proof through CNBC. I'm sure you guys have seen CNBC online or on the major news networks here. Here we are, Bitcoin surging to new records. This was in February, middle of February. Mr. Elon Musk, owner of Tesla. I'm sure you guys have heard of the richest man in the world. He bought $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and plans to accept it as payment if you guys want to ever buy a Tesla. So, if the richest man in the world's buying it, something big is moving in the industry here, in this arena, and this culture here. So, look at that. 2 weeks later, they made $1 billion in profit. Just by their one Bitcoin, investment there, $1.5 billion. They made $1 billion already in 2 weeks. So here's another great slide with, from Market Insider, MicroStrategy, really big hedge fund operation there, ran by a gentleman by the name of Michael Saylor. He more or less was the pioneer. He started, investing this, and then, the rest of the big industries are starting to follow suit. So that's a good thing, right? Here we are with a Forbes article, and you can now buy, Bitcoin on PayPal. Here we are, BBC News. PayPal allows Bitcoin and crypto spending. Guys, all of this is literally just spawned within the last 3 months. So you literally have not picked a better time to get into this. I'm so excited for you. It's going to change your life like it did mine. I guarantee it. Here we are with Square buying 170 million in Bitcoin. Yahoo Finance. Here's another Forbes article with Visa jumping on board. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. It's just a win-win here for everybody. The 2020 rally, it's making millionaires. It literally is making millionaires. It has changed my life. I've gone from a construction worker to a full-time day trader. I travel the world. It's unbelievable. Here's another Forbes article, Goldman Sachs launching, after they bailed out of it essentially back in 2018. They're looking back now and they're going, you know what? We need to reopen this. This is a great thing for the world. So again, Goldman Sachs, major financial institutions jumping on board. Here we are again with Reuters. Again, Goldman Sachs jumping back on board to restart it. I mean, we're just here at the tipping point. You know, it's basically going to be the currency of choice for global trade. Citibank is now saying also. So as you can see, guys, there has never been a better time to jump on board with this. And I'm super excited to get into these secrets with you guys, you know, and get you guys trading and changing your life. So it's just, you know, it's just small enough for the massive upside, but, you know, the combination of both of these things is why all of the leading experts are saying it's about to skyrocket. And we're not even at the tip of the iceberg here. We're literally, you know, halfway through this bull run. And they come in cycles of every 4 years. So here we are now, finally, 10 years later, with large institutions recognizing it as a store of value, replacing essentially gold. This is what the forecasts are saying. This is digital gold. Yeah, you know, they're calling 100,000 by May of 2021. Here's good Michael Saylor with MicroStrategy on, you know, CNBC talking about it, you know, and you guys can look all this up. This is all information that's on the internet. And I want you to, you know, for forecasting purposes. Here we go with, you know, a simple Google search of Bitcoin analyst price target. Again, looking at 100,000 by December of 2021. JP Morgan, 146 in the long term on this year. And we're all talking 2021. This is this year. It's right around the corner. And we're at a 50,000 coin, remind you right now. We're talking double of this. And now when you start getting into leverage trading, which this is what it's all about, is where I'm going to make you the real money and teach you how to trade leverage, teach you risk management, teach you how to make sure that your investments stay your investments and you don't become liquidated and lose that money. This is why we're all here. This is what's going to change your life. JP Morgan, boom, 100,000. Warns it could surge, you know, it's just, yeah, okay, you say it's unsustainable, but you know what? Look at the past history, and we're going to get into those charts next, okay? Here's another crypto forecast, you know, moving forward on and on and on. This I find phenomenal. Our chief innovation officer at the Federal Reserve, Susanna, I believe is her name, loves Bitcoin. She's a total, you know, with the new Biden administration, she's totally into crypto. And so right there, you know, our Federal Reserve is on our side. Crypto is not going anywhere. If anything, it's helping us in that they're going to start, you know, looking into this and you know, making sure that it's controlled in somewhat shape or form. We don't want it totally controlled like, you know, a centralized bank essentially, because let's face it, that's the whole point of getting into crypto, eliminating the middleman. We don't want to pay extra fees and like we've been doing for years in the typical way. But the big banks, they want us to. Unfortunately, they cannot deny the fact that Bitcoin is such a mass movement globally, they can't ignore it. So all they could do is jump on board and try to figure out a way to use it to their advantage, which is what they're doing. Like PayPal, for example, right now. Yes, you can buy Bitcoin on PayPal. But what they don't tell you is they won't let you take it off of PayPal's exchange and trade it on an exchange for leverage trading, for example. So these are all things, again, that we're going to teach you, make sure that you don't, you know, fall by the wayside. And we really, you know, want to protect you. That's why I'm here. That's the real thing. Protecting you, making sure you're going down the straight and narrow. We don't want to see any scams. We don't want to see any people lose their money. I'm here to help you change your life. And I've done it with several of my other friends and family over the last, you know, few months here recently. And this is when I said, you know what, the time is now. Let me show everyone else out there how we can do this and change their life too. The next slide here is just mind-blowing. Basically, what you're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is the forecasted prediction of a six-figure Bitcoin. If this chart holds true like it has in the last several years, if you can see on the bottom, you've got the years, and then on the right, you have the price. I mean, we're looking at, by September of 21, as per this chart, around a $200,000 Bitcoin. We're at 50,000 right now, guys. So it's super bullish, super bullish. You know, I can't stress enough how great that things are going to be here in the future. Our next chart here, you know, showing Bitcoin halvings. This is another great chart that, you know, they're saying 500,000 for a Bitcoin. I mean, look right here in the middle. It's just, you know, one great thing after another, guys. And then here we are with a relative strength index, the RSI. These dots represent months of the year. And as you can see, like any other market, it's cyclical, right? It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And the higher it goes in the red, the more overbought it is, right? So when we look at this and we look at the previous year highs, it went all the way up to 95. And currently we're, in March here of 2021, and we still have quite a bit of room to go, as you can see, to get up to 95 before we find any kind of retracement and going back into a bear market. So, with that being said, even in the worst case scenario, we still make money on the way up or down. That's the beautiful thing about what I'm going to teach you guys, when we're all said and done here, when you jump on board and join the family here. I'm only comfortable investing in things where it's possible to succeed, but we also again mitigate our risk. So we hardly ever lose. It's a great thing, and I can't wait to share you guys with all these things. So let's get into the 3 secrets, okay? At least you walk away with something with this webinar, and hopefully we get on a call here, you talk to myself or one of my teammates, and we get you on board and we get into the private discords and all the good stuff here. But secret number 1, guys, you're going to learn how to practice trading cryptocurrency with fake money, so that way you never risk a dime until you're certain you have a strategy that actually really works. I mean, I don't want you to go through the pitfalls and lose money like I did and learn the hard way. I want you guys to literally make money from the get-go. I want you to practice on testnet. I want you to learn how to trade, safely, risk management. And then when you're comfortable, it's like riding a bike. You take the training wheels off and then you're off to the races, right? And we'll be there all together in the community to help you, hold you by your hand, walk you from the point A to B. Don't worry. That's the easy part. The hard part is the discipline and not letting your emotions get involved with your trading. This is where a lot of people lose. This is where 80% of traders fail. They let emotions get in the way of business. This is a business. This is not to be treated as gambling. This is not to be treated as just a joke. This is your hard-earned money that's going to help feed your family for years and years to come. Hopefully you can retire like me. Let's get into secret number 2. How to profit from cryptocurrency regardless if the value is going up or down. Again, we make money when the markets go up in a bull run, and we make money when the markets go down in a bear market. So it's even funner when we make money when it goes down, because everybody's crying, oh, the markets are down, the markets are down. But we're winning. We win either way. And I'm going to teach you guys that inside this program. And I can't wait to get into that. Secret number 3. How do we rig the math and drastically minimize downside while maximizing the upside on every trade? Again, I'm going to teach you guys on where to set profit, take profits, how to get your targets, when to know when to bail out on a bad trade if unfortunately the market goes the opposite direction. I mean, let's face it, we can have all the leading indicators in the world, but the market's the market, and the market's going to do sometimes some things that we don't want it to do. That's just the fact of life. But we do minimize that drastically with leading indicators, not lagging indicators. And again, this is what I'm going to teach you guys inside the program. Now let's get into who this is for. This is for anyone who's currently trading crypto but hasn't really seen any, seen inconsistent profits. Basically, I mean, you've probably seen a little profit, but you're wondering, what am I doing wrong here? Why am I not getting 9 out of 10 trades or 10 out of 10 trades like Paul? You're going to figure that out in this program. We're going to change all of that. Again, you're going to learn the proper techniques of risk management to make profits. That's all we're here for, right? To make money. Those of you who are new to trading in crypto, it's even better for you. You're not already jaded with all of these, day trading, technical analysis and all these jargon and mumbo jumbo lingo. We're not getting into that. We will slightly, but we're going to keep this so simple. Literally, a high schooler can do this. Okay. So I'm very happy that, I don't want to, scare anybody and say, oh, you've got to learn technical analysis for years and then you'll be a great day trader. No, don't worry about any of that. We literally use 3 to 4 indicators. That's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you stay until the end, I'll tell you, the number one place to trade in and invest in crypto with the least fees that you will actually pay you up to $250 to join with them, and you can trade with their money on the exchange. So, stick with us here through the rest of the webinar. I hope you're excited as me to move forward here, and let's get into it a little deeper here. My name is Paul. Again, I'm a veteran of the armed forces, and I've been trading for, about 3 years now, and I profit 9 out of 10 trades. I've owned and operated a general construction business for about 10 years. There's a picture of myself and my little brother there, Dan. And, we know how it is. We know how it is to grind out there. We know how it is to work for the hour. We know how it is. It's not like we're just, spoon fed here and changing our lives and sitting back now. No, we've been there, done that. I'm a certified welder. Here I am out in the oil fields building some buildings in the middle of nowhere. It's not fun. I get it. We've been there, right? But it paid the bills, right? It fed the family. Here I am putting up a Starbucks sign in New Mexico. There I am on the left there welding, certified welder. I haven't done it in a while. I love it. I do it as a hobby now, not for income. With that being said, I'm also, like I said, a veteran. That's me there sleeping on a cot at Baghdad International Airport. Some of my buddies there were just waking up to some bombs getting dropped, unfortunately. Anyways, the good old days. There's some of the guys there in the 50 cal convoy security back in 2004. Craziness. It's all good though. We're all happy back home and safe. I was fortunate enough because of the war in Iraq to meet Mr. Matt Damon, and I made a movie actually with Matt Damon called Green Zone. I was in supporting cast. I was the sniper in the film. My name is Sims. If any of you guys have seen the movie, pretty good movie. But you know what's crazy, guys? The craziest thing is, even though I made a movie, I made a lot of money, with Matt, right? And it was for 4.5 months. We filmed in Spain, Morocco, the UK, and London, traveled the world, right? I made $10,000 a month. Well, and you know what? That was great money. Don't get me wrong. Fabulous money. They paid for everything. They paid for my rooms, 5-star hotel. I paid for everything, right? Plus per diem. But you know what's crazy? I make more money now, and I make that in a day doing crypto than I did when I made a movie with one of the biggest movie stars on the planet. Think about that. Here's another thing I want you guys to think about. Had you invested $100 back when Bitcoin's first inception, about, I guess it was 13 years now maybe, just $100, take a look at this slide. Look at what, if you invested in Amazon or Walmart or Johnson & Johnson, all of these Fortune 500 companies, look how much you would have made, right? Amazon being the top one there out of the typical market or typical industries, right, for retail. Look at Bitcoin. Millions. 9.2 million. Had just 10 years ago, $100, you would be a multi-millionaire. Okay? I got in the game, I don't want to say late because we were just getting started, but I wish I got in earlier. Let's just put it that way. But here's the things that held me back, and they're probably holding you back, and that's why I'm here to help. I saw people literally having overnight success, and but I was scared of losing overnight, and losing it all. And I did not want to have my family go down that road, and I had a lot of things to take care of, but I didn't want to lose it before I had a proven strategy, and I didn't know who to trust. That was the big thing. Who do you trust in this industry? There's so many scammers. There's so many. It's just disgusting, So I don't want you guys to go down that path. I want you to join our family. I want you to do it safely, and you'll be very, very happy and reap the fruits dramatically. I guarantee you. What I thought is I needed a lot of money to get started, and I used to think it would take me hours in my busy day. Guys, literally, it takes minutes of my day, 10 to 15 minutes, if that. I set up my trades. Is it a trade day? Is it not a trade day? I used to think I needed a special college degree in technical analysis. You don't need any of that, guys. Yes, I have a degree, but honestly, I don't use it for any of this. And it's in business, right? I used to think someone with a license or special permit could only trade crypto. Not the case. Yes, if you're trading common stocks in the NASDAQ or S&P 500, yeah, you've got to get the Series 6, 7s, 9s, all that. We don't need any of that. That's the beautiful thing. It's so fascinating that you're in this right now before it becomes such a regulated thing. And they can't regulate it. That's the thing. Because it's global. As much as the governments want to regulate it, they can't. Because all we do is we just go to another country and we do it where we can. It's simple as that. I thought I used to think it was too volatile of a market for me to be able to profit. And again, I was scared to lose money. And that was the case until I figured out my proven strategies. I thought I need some math or tech genius. Not the case. I thought I'd have to take on a lot of risks. In the beginning, yes. Now, no. Thank God, there was that didn't hold me back, and I pushed through, and the resilience paid off. When I overcame the incorrect beliefs, the new way of trading crypto, it came upon me, and I said, wow, this is outstanding, and it allows me to trade with proven strategies. Like I said earlier, minutes of my day, not hours. And this is the cool thing, guys. You don't even have to have 50,000 to play in this market and learn how to trade crypto. You trade on crypto fractions. So you could start with $10 to trade. You could start with $100, or you could start with 1,000. Whatever you're comfortable with. But again, I want you to do it on testnet with fake money, and we're going to teach you that before you even put any real hard-earned money of your cash in there, and really make you feel comfortable before we go off to the races. That's my ultimate goal. Again, no licenses or permits. Take a few minutes of the day to get set up here. I mean, literally, we'll get you set up here on the platforms within 15 minutes. Sometimes it'll take a little longer to get verified. It's up to the platforms. Lately, it's been a little longer because of such an interest in the crypto world right now. Some of my friends are telling me, at least. But yeah, don't worry. Again, we're going to be there to help you if you have questions, comments, concerns. We're all going to be in the private Discord together. Help each other get through it all and make it all profitable. So yeah, you'll learn to, take profits at 2% or up to 1,000%. Again, it's up to you. That's up to you on, I don't want you to get greedy, but sometimes we wake up and we're in a trade from last night, like what happened to me last night, and you're up, a good amount. I mean, there's nothing better than making money while you sleep, guys. That's the funnest thing I've ever done. I can't explain to you when I wake up and I see thousands of dollars in the green, and then, it's just a beautiful way to start your day. And you'll see soon. So, how I got into this, I honestly, guys, I was going through social media one day, and I saw this program, and the person seemed super genuine, but again, I was skeptical. I was like, man, I don't know. There's a lot of scammers out there. I hope this isn't one of them. So I bought it, and luckily I did. It got me to the races, but I figured out, the way it was structured, it was just kind of scattered and all over the place. And then that's when I realized I could help people if I can figure this out, get my own strategies down as well, and put it together in a easy to use, simple format that's step by step, literally holding your hand instead of just sporadically jumping over here. Now we're going to jump over here. I have a good A to Z format now laid out for you guys. And like I mentioned, all we need is an internet connection. You can literally do this once you get good anywhere around the world. I mean, you could do it when you're bad too around the world, but when you start traveling like I'm doing now and it's life-changing, here I am at the beach in Tulum hanging out a couple months ago, literally with Wi-Fi, hanging out. As you can see, my computer's open. I'm sipping my beer in the back there, just, enjoying life. A few weeks later, went on a snowboarding trip with the family and friends to Whitefish, Montana. Again, snow is falling. We're trading, making money. Here we are again, hanging out. I was fortunate enough to meet some of the, I want to say, quote unquote, famous YouTubers in YouTube world of cryptocurrency. And there's my friend Ben with BitBoy. I'm sure you have seen probably his YouTube channel, largest YouTube channel on the interwebs, as Ben likes to say. And a really cool guy. Had a lot of fun with him over there in Vegas last weekend, actually. Met my buddy there, Crypto Face. Really cool guy with Market Cypher. Cool guy. And there's Ben again for the meetup. But yeah, so I hope you guys, get to join us. And so let's get into secret number one. How to practice trading cryptocurrency with fake money so you never risk a dime until you're certain you have a strategy that works. Guys, look at my losses. These were not actual losses, but this is how far in the red I went at times. But I was able to pad it up, push my liquidation rate back away. And this was before I had my proven strategies. I never go into this situation again. This was in the very beginning when I didn't really know what I was doing. Unfortunately, but now, things have changed and turned around. There's some more, losses there, but I have figured out a way to never go down that road again, or at least, maybe 1 out of 10. But again, we're setting stop losses. We're minimizing our risk. I didn't know about any of that stuff. So I learned the hard way. Now you're going to learn the easy way, guys. Now, what you're seeing here is one of the platforms that, we use called Bybit. Great platform, really trustworthy. Some of the platforms out there are not so trustworthy. In that, they shut down on prime times when the market's booming or busting and so on and so forth. But here you see on the top left corner there, it says TestNet. It literally looks exactly like the real trading platform, right? Here's TestNet. Here's TestNet, okay? And you're gonna see the real trading platform is exactly like this. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna teach you guys how to sign up. I'm gonna teach you how to get the free money from Bybit. The free tokens they're called there, and then we're going to teach you the strategies so that you can use the play money to learn how to trade on this exact exchange, and we're going to walk you and hold your hand through it step by step to teach you how to get these kinds of gains. Now take a look as I'm scrolling through, guys, because this is Ethereum that we were trading that day. We don't just trade Bitcoin. We trade Ethereum. We trade altcoins like all kinds of different stuff, right? BNB and you name it, we're involved. And I don't want to get too much into detail because it doesn't really matter at this point, but just know that we trade a lot of different coins, and you're going to get into the private Discord group where you're going to know our exact trades and if you sign up and all that good stuff. So again, you're going to be held by the hand. We're not going to lead you astray. Take a look at these gains again on the bottom there in green. I mean, we're just killing it. Here we go again. There's some more gains. And remember, guys, this is all while you're just, learning how to do this. Once you get good and it's real money, you say, wow, this is life-changing results. I mean, who wouldn't want, the average American salary in one day? What's that, $29,000 I made in that day? Right? So it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait to have you guys all in the group. I really can't wait, be part of this family. So let's get into secret number 2, how we profit from it regardless if the value is going up or down. Again, we're gonna set our targets. I'm gonna teach you some simple technical analysis, a few leading indicators that we're gonna set up in TradingView, which is a free platform for you. You could get the pro version eventually, which you'll know why you'll want that, and it'll break it down into the seconds instead of just a minute on the actual trading platform itself. And here we go. Here's some proof, guys. Here's some proof here's a screenshot from one of my accounts. What do we trade? This was Bitcoin. So BTC on the left here, you see. And look at it. 9 out of 10 trades in the green, right? Got the dates on the right. Just lost one trade there. Not really sure what happened. I probably forgot to set a stop loss or something like that. But whatever. We're still winning, right? Here we go with Ethereum. Here's my Ethereum trades. 10 for 10 on my Ethereum trades. Ethereum's more volatile than Bitcoin, but who cares when we make that much money? 10 out of 10. We're winning, right? Here we are. So you'll see on this slide, check out where we set our stop loss in the red up there, right? We're already in profit. You see the green line there, the green box in the chart? Well, look on the top, you see the red box. That's our stop loss. So we're automatically guaranteeing locking in profits no matter what. If the market comes back down, it's going to hit our stop loss, and we're going to take our profits. So we're already locked in profit. We could go on and go to the beach, go hang out, and go play tennis, go play golf, whatever you want to do. Go run your errands. You made money that day. So we're going to teach you all that insight as well. Here's some of the leading indicators that we use. We'll get into that. We'll talk into that in more detail. I know it looks like a lot right now, but honestly, a 10-year-old can be explained what's going on here and get a grasp on what exactly it is we've got going on here. Look at this. That day was really good. We did 72,000 that day, right? On one day, okay? We're just winning. Here we go with some Fibonacci retracement tools. We'll get into these. We'll explain what these are. Great target tools for using some technical analysis. Again, we don't go deep into technical analysis. We don't need to. It's very simple. It's so simple. You literally click and drag a mouse, We're going to walk you through it all. There's some great gains on that day as well. You see on the bottom in green. Let's get into secret number 3. How we do the math. That way we drastically minimize the downside while maximizing the upside on every trade. Basically, guys, when you start trading with leverage, it's all about the percentages, right? So when you do, like, say, a 10x, you're 10 timesing your money on a trade. Instead of putting it all out there in the trade, you're saying, yes, I've got it in the account to back it up, to use it, right? So this is where we make our real money, guys. And I don't want you going crazy and doing, 50x or 100x. I'm telling you guys, 10x, 15 at the max. You start going above that, your liquidation rate gets too close. You risk, you get into a higher risk management level. We don't want to do that. We're going to teach you how to avoid liquidation. We're going to teach you how to successfully profit and take those profits when you need to, when the time is right, after you entered a beautiful trade and you knew exactly when to enter. We're going to teach you all that as well. Here we are setting up our, TP for taking profit, or our SL for our stop losses. And then, we got some good gains that day. Well, that was a real good day, right? 6 figures that day. Look at that green. It's 101, something like that. Yeah. Again, we've got our stop losses set in place here. No matter what the market's doing, we're making it going up or going down. What did we make that day? 100 and something again. Yeah. So we're just winning. Just winning. And I can't wait to get you guys in the inside here. These are the fundamentals of the trading crypto. But obviously you still need the strategies. We want to go into more detail. But what I want to do, guys, is I want to hop on a phone call with you or someone on my team, talk to you a little further about this. I don't want to waste your time. If you're really interested in this, I can really help change your life. And it's just one of the best things that's ever happened to me. And I can't wait to share the secrets with you guys, get you on the inside. We'll get some free help out there. I've got a few spots. It's limited. This is a new program. I don't want to overwhelm myself. I'm very well with the way my life is right now. I just want to help others and get as many people on board to help, spread the word without getting overloaded myself. So if you are interested and you are serious, let's go ahead and get set up, talking to us. Here's some of the qualifications. Anyone who's committed and, can allocate at least 1 hour a week to trading, crypto secrets on your own time, you're going to be profitable in the webinar. You're going to go through it. You work at your own pace, whether you're working a typical 9 to 5 right now or 2 jobs. I understand it's hard out there. I get it. This whole last year has been quite a roller coaster for all of us. But now is the time, guys. When the Fed keeps printing money, it creates inflation. Inflation is perfect for Bitcoin. It goes the opposite direction. We go to the moon. We go up. And then we want action takers who are going to listen to instructions and implement fast. I don't want you trying to reinvent the wheel. I have figured it out. I am here to help you. Once you go astray, you're on your own. I did that. Don't do it. Do not lose your money. I'm here to help you. I want you to win. We're all going to win together. If this isn't you, then please just be respectful of our time and don't schedule your call. I just want you guys to be successful. I don't want any problems. I don't want you to lose money. I would feel horrible if you did something on your own and you didn't do this proven strategic plan to make money through trading crypto on leverage in profit. That's all we're going to do, right? Then we're going to spread the word and we're going to help others. So with that being said, guys, thank you for your time. Click the button below to schedule your strategy call. I'm super excited to talk to you, or someone on my team will talk to you. I guarantee you this will be one of the, if not the best things you have ever done for yourself and your family. Take care. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.